Model SV is a RS-232 serial data recorder for plain text report data. It is used to collect text-type data from measuring equipment, instruments, machines, alarm systems, print cables, and other computers. It not only records the data, but also displays the data by sending it to a common VGA computer monitor. The user is able to monitor progress and status of measuring equipment functions. The user can choose a large monitor for viewing the screen at a distance. So this is a small, self-contained system that requires no PC and no software. How simple. The SV unit uses an SD card for storage. This could log years of report data, as a 32 GB card size equates to about 30 trillion characters. The display screen format is 80 columns by 25 lines. A different setting supports 158 columns by 40 lines for wider print lines. Connect your RS-232 serial cable, VGA cable, and USB wall mount power supply. Your serial cable may require a 9-pin to 25-pin adapter, or a gender changer, or a null cable installed. These are inexpensive and will help to avoid any rewiring or soldering of a cable. Some experimentation may be required if you do not know the signal wiring. Wait for the SV unit to boot up with a splash screen. The splash screen shows the screen columns and rows. The SD card test result is shown. Example, passed. The SD card file size of record.txt is shown. If the SD card becomes defective, the text on the screen will turn red when the card fails to write the next data. Here the SD card is removed to simulate a card error. The error red screen is latched, so the user will never miss an error. The error is cleared manually by rebooting the SV unit with the reset push button. During the red screen error, the RS-232 interface goes busy, and the data flow to the unit stops if the user equipment supports flow control. If your print lines are over 80 columns wide, you can make a dip switch setting adjustment for 158 columns. Wait for splash screen. Here is an example of 158 columns by 40 lines. If you need to collect data from a parallel LPT print cable, then add model PT8 adapter. You will be able to keep printing while recording and displaying the data to a monitor, or just disconnect the printer if it is not required. You can use Model SV just as a logger. You don't have to connect a display monitor, or you can just use it as a display and ignore the recording. The Model SV unit is available from Photologic Limited, photologic.ca.